Today on Forbes, how Jeffrey Epstein got so rich. 2 more billionaire clients. Buried within the more than 3 million documents released by the Department of Justice last Friday are contracts and payment records identifying 2 previously unreported billionaire clients of Jeffrey Epstein, real estate mogul Mortimer Zuckerman and Ariane de Rothschild, a Rothschild heir by marriage. According to the files, Epstein provided estate planning and possibly other financial services for Zuckerman and de Rothschild. Together, they appear to have paid him $45 million, an unusually high sum for the work he said he was performing, according to 2 estate planning experts who spoke with Forbes anonymously given the sensitivity of the topic. One said, quote, "The industry rules of ethics require fees to be reasonable. Those fees are insane." There's also, of course, the fact that Epstein was not a lawyer or an accountant, and so lacked the usual credentials for performing such work. The clients appear to have paid Epstein between 2013 and 2015, years after he had pled guilty in 2008 in Florida State Court to 2 felony prostitution-related charges. Zuckerman, de Rothschild, and former Norwegian diplomat Tarjei Ruud-Larsen, who appears as a third party in one of the contracts, did not respond to requests for comment. These revelations resolve at least a few of the mysteries about the origins of Epstein's wealth. Forbes previously reported that the sex criminal, who was worth nearly $600 million at the time of his death, grew his fortune in the last 2 decades largely through his U.S. Virgin Islands-based companies, Financial Trust and Southern Trust. From 1999 to 2018, the 2 entities generated over $800 million in revenue, more than $360 million in dividends, and $488 million in fees from ultra-wealthy clients, supposedly for providing financial services. Much of that fee income has already been tracked. Les Wexner, founder of L Brands and former owner of Victoria's Secret, and whose net worth is $8.9 billion, was responsible for over $200 million, the biggest chunk, Forbes has estimated. Apollo Global Management co-founder Leon Black, who is worth $13.6 billion, paid Epstein $170 million. The hedge fund of Glenn Dubin, whose net worth is $2.9 billion, handed over another $15 million. That left approximately $103 million from unknown clients. The payments uncovered in the new DOJ release explain a substantial portion of that mystery $103 million. The largest sum revealed in the new documents came in 2015 from Ariane de Rothschild, her family, and their bank and investment firm, Edmund de Rothschild. Then married to billionaire Benjamin de Rothschild, who died in 2021, Ariane was on the bank's board at the time. She became its CEO in 2023, 2 years after her husband's death. Epstein and Ariane appear to have had a friendly relationship, with the pair exchanging multiple emails and meeting in New York and Paris between 2014 and 2019. In a set of 2013 messages between Epstein and a member of Edmund de Rothschild Group's executive committee, the member asked Epstein, quote, "What did you do to Ariane?" To which Epstein replied, quote, "Listened." The person then wrote, quote, "She loved it, and you put your finger on things that matter to her." A 2023 Wall Street Journal article reported that Epstein and de Rothschild had negotiated a proposed contract between Southern Trust and the bank. A spokesperson for the bank told the Journal that she was unaware of Epstein's crimes, and that, quote, "she feels for and supports the victims." A contract dated October 5, 2015, outlines a $10 million payment to Epstein from de Rothschild's firm, Edmund de Rothschild, Suisse, for, quote, "a variety of strategic business matters." Another contract, dated November 3, 2015, states that Epstein's Southern Trust would continue to work with de Rothschild on family estate planning, quote, "as well as the, quote, strategic business matters," and that she would pay Southern Trust $15 million. Those amounts together match the $25 million in fees that Epstein ultimately received from de Rothschild's husband and their company, per 2 invoices and a list of transactions with Epstein's accounts at Deutsche Bank. Meanwhile, Zuckerman's relationship with the sex criminal dates back to at least 2003, when he signed Epstein's 50th birthday book with a wish of, quote, "happy times, best wishes, and peace." The pair teamed up to launch the short-lived pop culture magazine Radar the following year. Zuckerman is a frequent media investor who previously owned The Atlantic and Fast Company and still owns US and World News Report. The files released last week include drafts of an estate planning contract between Zuckerman and Epstein's Southern Trust from 2013. Earlier versions from that year show Epstein asking for $30 million. He ultimately appears to have settled on $20 million for himself and $1 million for a third party, the former Norwegian diplomat Tarjei Ruud-Larsen. For full coverage, check out Giacomo Tagnini and Monica Hunter-Hart's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.